There's a hatch.
Can we turn on the power? Come on, guys. Can we turn on the power? Come on.
You might as well just take my, like, Captain 90 or something. Where are you? Sure, I'll take it. Here, let's go in here. It's a little brighter in here.
Okay.
Alright, you're the captain now.
Yeah, I just want your hat. I'll take your hat. Can't even take the hat. Here, then you be a medic.
Alright, I'll be medic then.
There we go. I just want the hat. Alright. As your captain, you will not question my motives, okay?
Alright.
Alright. So right now, I need y'all to turn on the engine. Can you please turn on the engine?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on. I think it's on, but there's no light. I don't know why. So I'm going to the captain quarters. Alright, and we're detaching. Our mission is to reach the outpost. So, actually with the captain. I think this is not the captain room.
Yeah.
Hold up, herpes.
Oh yeah.
Where are the traders?
We're doing the captain,
the
right? I think we're gonna cover that.
So I need y'all to mend the gun.
Yeah, before.
Who need? Oh, Wilson. Fuck.
Yeah, if you can help him.
Hello.
Just gotta drain this section. Yeah, all's patched up. Let's see if we can get underway. I'm still not getting much out of the engines. I'm getting something out of them, but not much.
Come see what we're jammed on.
Are all the junction boxes fixed?
I'm working on it.
I was unable to save Wilson.
Wilson!
I tried, I swear.
It's understandable. He was a good man. Doctor, I'm bit by one of those laughter things.
Let me see if I can heal you, because I need practice. Okay, so...
Okay, go ahead.
Still having engine trouble. Not sure what's causing it. Maybe someone's playing silly buggers and disconnected some wires.
Hold on.
It's the kind of person that gets shot in the face.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you some happy juice, hold on. There you go, that should work.
Thank you, Doctor.
No one's messing with the wiring. It's not the rock. We can pull ourselves free of the rock, but we're still not getting any distance. Hey, look at all these junction boxes that are broken.
Man, Lily got real fucked up.
Yeah, they got bit. Teared up. What are you gonna do with this blood master? Going for science or something today?
Let me take this thing. Hold on, I gotta clear my inventory. I'll take what I need off of it. You can just throw it somewhere. Alright, you can get rid of that mud raptor corpse whenever you want.
Man, what is going on with these engines?
Hey, we're trying to make our way over there. So can you stop the shuttle so we can patch up?
Can you guys?
Yeah, we hit a dead end anyways. We gotta go around.
Can you guys hear me?
Man the guns. The upper right-hand gun. Got that little bugger that's been stuck in our front airlock this whole time. Getting separated from the ship a bit. The autopilot's bug move us forward. It's always something new with this game.
Autopilot is awful. I never use it.
I find it handy for when you're trying to like put yourself into a position for like getting between
I mean,
blocks,
I use
which is what
the
we're doing now.
I use the autopilot to hold position, but I never use autopilot to go from point A to point B. You know what I mean? Like I never do like autopilot to this direction.
I generally agree with you. I found some ships are just too fast for me.
Doc, can I have some saline so I can just have it on hand?
Reach the ballast tank.
Yeah, go ahead and take it.
The middle ballast tank.
I don't think there is any.
I swear I saw something. Hold on.
Oh, reach the middle ballast tank. Someone fix it, please.
Oh, this thing's slow.
Sounds like we're taking water.
Alright, I'll come back if you have some later.
Yeah, I'll make it in just a second.
Alright, thank you. You have water coming in, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, up here.
I don't see anything.
This is the middle ballast tank in between the two front ladders. Okay, we are in position for the infrasonic signal. Who's going to be on dive team?
Okay.
Okay, Henry, do you know how to salvage artifacts?
What?
Have you salvaged an artifact before? Do you know how it works?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
No, I know what I'm doing.
no, that's not
I can
good.
handle it. I was just hoping that I'd be able to stay behind on the ship, because the last time I left, things went to shit like immediately.
Where's the stuff? Where's the stuff?
I've done it before. I can go do it.
Okay, I think it's fine. Oh, I didn't even realize that we had this whole entire section. Alright, that's not good. That didn't sound good. Oh, okay.
No, we can still
I'm
save
gonna fix that.
Rebel.
We can
So we're
still
gonna
save
fix
it.
Yeah. Alright. Ready?
Not close enough.
Where is the airlock?
I'm getting us out of here.
It's oh.
Alright, so which way should we be going?
Okay, who else is coming on this ruins mission?
Yeah,
Doctor. Can we get a doctor?
Yeah, we're just
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll be up there in
exit.
just a second.
I want to get to the ship. How do we
Okay,
get to the ship?
get some medical supplies and Calixinide and come to the upper left-hand airlock. Henry, you were coming too, right?
Yeah, I'll be there. Coming.
Is the doctor still on board or are you leaving with them?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm coming.
Alright. I'm up on the bridge if you want to give
Wait,
me that
which direction
saline.
is the ship? Wait, can
There's
someone tell me
salience
the...
and there's a couple bags of saline in the water. in the whatever it's called.
It's
If you want to grab it.
northeast.
I'll run down in a second.
Scooby,
Northwest?
Scooby, get back in here. Get back in here. Northeast.
Looks like we got something approaching from
Northeast.
below us. The dude might
Never.
be a husk.
I think I'll have to
Yeah,
swim.
guys, there's something
What do you
coming in
think?
slowly below us. It's very slowly, but it is definitely coming in. Bottom left.
That is a friendly. That is Wilson.
Okay. Don't shoot it.
So is the away team already towards the infrasonic zone?
No, the away team has not yet departed.
Okay, well I'm up by the top left airlock for when we're ready to leave.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's go. Do you have a scooter and a personal sonar and a plasma cutter and a weapon?
I don't really have the inventory space for all that.
You should make the inventory space for all that because you need it. At least you need the weapon and the scooter.
Well, I guess all I need now is the weapon.
Okay, let's go to the armory.
There's something else coming in below us. It's kind of just putting around. It's going away now. It's coming back.
I think that's me.
everyone's showing off. Bottom right, someone's hopping again.
Okay, whatever. Let's just go.
I think that's me. I think that you're...
Okay, yeah. Okay, well there was something behind you, so be careful.
Alright, dive team is departing.
Yeah, maybe you don't see me because now I'm running into a wall.
Yes.
I don't have one of those things.
Cool. You have to go around and dip around the bottom, so you have to go low and then go up. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill these raptors on our front. I've had it with them.
Well, I really don't know how I managed to lose
RD,
the
get
ship.
in here.
Are you captain now?
Oh, I found something. Hello? Is this you guys? I think I found you guys.
Hello?
I'm saved. Ow, ow, ow. That was a bad idea. That was a terrible idea. I went right into the... I went right into the thing.
Come here, Erik. We need to move. We need to get out of here.
Oh,
You go around the bottom.
can someone help? I went straight into the motors and I'm dying outside of the
It's
airlock.
stuck on a fucking rock. Of course, it's stuck on a fucking rock. Why did I leave the ship? I knew this was going to happen.
I think there might be a leak somewhere. What are you talking about, Wilson? There's nothing here.
Who's dead? Oh, it was in my room?
I got him, boys. I'm dragging him. Here he goes. Let's put him where he's on him.
Like, look at my door.
Oh, the reactor's out. Someone's gonna fucking fuel it.
Look at it. Stop fucking. It's not okay.
Alright, I guess I'll get the reactor.
Wait. Get to fixing that.
Yeah, the electric room's fucked.
Hello.
Alright.
Careful.
Oh, I'm the captain. Oh shit. That's
Captain,
not
no
part of the
captain?
plan, but what,
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
that wasn't part of the plan.
Here, I'll do the driving. I don't know what I'm doing with that.
I know how to do it.
Yeah? Okay. Go ahead then.
Yeah.
If you crash the ship, I'm gonna laugh at you real hard. Like, oh, ha ha ha. Yeah, don't shoot me.
Here, I'll stop it. Hold on.
we're going to be docked with you in just a moment. So you haven't blown up your reactor. What is going on over there?
What is this gun? Oh my god, guys, I'm trapped in the electronics room. Something's on fire. What happened to the reactor?
Wait, where's
Leave it on
the...
auto while we're over.
Wait, it's right beneath us.
Yeah,
Oh,
shoot,
okay,
dog.
I'm there now.
This shuttle just
Kinda what
doesn't have
happens
any
when you
turning
dock
speed
it.
whatsoever, so it's...
Ooh, that is not right. That is not correct. That should not be happening.
Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Who
Nobody
opened
open the door.
God damn it!
So, don't open it.
Bunch of fucking
They,
morons.
they closed it. They closed it. We're good.
I would like to apologize. It was not... Don't open it up. For some reason, that door is not working.
Alright, let's weld up the shuttle.
The outside door is not working.
So where are you guys? Top airlock?
Whatever.
I'm gonna need
Alright, we're going
Coco.
around the back
Oh, I guess I left it
for
when
the
I
airlock on the bottom.
went elsewhere.
Get
Where?
chopped up by the engine. Oh, there's an airlock on the top, even better.
Did it rejoin me in? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sweet, sweet. Dude, I just talked to the professor for like 2 hours about my homework, and then we would go off on a tangent for like 30 minutes on like game design and game ideas and stuff that happened in games. And then we come back to homework, and then we go off on another tangent.
That's nuts.
It was fun.
It's okay.
He did
Back on
teach
the
me
bridge, all
about
is right in the
the
world.
variables though and how
Let's
they
get
work.
that front
Which I don't know
section
why I
fixed
was
up.
having a problem. I've never had a problem with
The
variables,
front airlock.
variables before, but
Welded
I didn't
the door shut, so let's
understand
get
that the
that
numbers were
unwelded
coming from the
and
inspector
get the,
in Unity.
very
Yeah.
front airlock.
In order to be able to integrate the variables, you have to adopt them from Unity in order for them to actually have an accurate target.
Okay. And then I have
Does
this
that
weird
need
thing, and I
a
just
wrench,
finished
plasma cutter, and a
the
diamond
vector page on the lecture, the vector shell, and the code that it had me do, it enlarges my sprite for some reason. I don't move anymore.
I'm
Well-
outside right now, I'm dumping Raptors out.
Is it saying local scale? Because that's what's causing it to enlarge your vector instead of actually moving your sprite. Because it should be doing local position.
It says vector 3, my vector equals new vector 3. My vector equals vector dot normalize, tf dot position, plus equals my vector times speed.
You're actually using a normalize?
I
'Cause-
mean, yeah, the code just said to use a normalize, or the shell just said to.
Huh.
I'm guessing we don't have to, though.
Alright, kicking up the
To get it to work? No.
move here.
Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I better grab that link that you sent earlier for the input things, the input handlers, and start looking at how to get these inputs, because I just have that vector code, which it doesn't even move me, so I don't know exactly how I'm going to wrap input
Focus
controls around
Flexus
this, but
prospecting outpost in 2,000 meters.
You're supposed to be updating your input on the basis of whatever you're adding to it. So you're supposed to take your current position and you're supposed to add the modification to it in order to perform your movement change for your program.
okay.
We got
And
periphery.
that's what I'm doing with
I heard
tf dot
something
position
sounded
plus
like it.
equals my vector times speed, right?
Right.
Oh, my speed is 0.
Yeah, that would definitely do it for you.
So let's see what happens if I change this. Oh no, mashed potatoes to 1. Does it start moving? No. Interesting.
Sounds like the Dwarf Fortress music.
Very, very interesting.
What's up with the Dwarf Fortress music?
Is that? Who said that?
That was somebody on the server for Barotrauma.
Oh. Oh, so do you play that game with like multiple people in the same submarine?
Yeah.
Man, that's cool.
I'm actually live streaming it right now. You want me to share the screen? Or nah, you should
Here,
just...
I can go to your YouTube link. There it is. Live. And it's loading. Oh man, this reminds me of Space Station 13 just a little bit. Well, I guess playback isn't gonna go.
What, is it not going for you?
Yeah, my internet just sucks ass, and I haven't hooked up my new modem and activated it yet through Cox. I need to do that tomorrow. I don't know if there's a wait period you can wait before it's too late, but I was waiting till I got this cable run down my wall, but I'm just gonna plug a splitter into the other coaxial setup behind my TV until I get that through.
It feels like
And it really shouldn't take me this long, but I don't have the tools that I need to drill through basically to drill through the fire break without putting another hole in the wall. If I could put another hole in the wall, I would already have it through, but I can't. So I'm stuck with shit internet.
gets you the wrong class.
Play for me? Maybe if I go back in time? Maybe if I kill the page and reload it?
Yeah, that might work.
Man, I have all of these tabs open.
Where the frickin' hell is the med deck? That's what I want to know.
Ah, shit, I think I forgot to do that extra credit shit. For our Game 25 class, I'm pretty sure I forgot to do the chapters 1 and 2 thing.
Yeah, I really
Peer
should.
reviews, extra credit, come and get it. Chapters 1 and 2. Are you reading that book? Because I'm not.
I am not reading it. I really should buckle down and read it tomorrow.
Dude, it's so.
Here, hold on a second.
It's kind of dry, dude. Like the beginning is just this. Is just literally giving the dude who wrote it a hand job, saying how great he is and stuff. In third person. Like, why, dude? It was so hard to get past that part. I was like, do I really have to read this fucking love letter to yourself right now?
Is this supposed to happen? I'm the captain now.
Alright, let's just get back to the shit I want to do.
It's
The
a
git
mis-
inputs.
It's a mistake, Mike. I don't know why it does it.
Okay, so I got my code
made that
here
owl
that doesn't
guy
move me.
Captain,
Um,
and then he shot
Let me see if I can
the real captain.
get that to go really quick.
So he was.
If I
launched
go
into the
back
void.
to the
Okay.
vectors page,
So what should I do?
Then I
Should
come
hit
down to
X out of
here.
here?
No, just keep playing.
Join- okay,
we're
no.
almost-
so it was the vector3.up that was making me move up before. Now this isn't
Yes, there is
making me
one
move
essential thing
because
there.
I
I'm
have
going
it all
to
set to 000. That's why
Got it.
it needs to
That's
be.
fair. Also,
I guess I
keep
can
the-
set it to 2, 4, and 12. How it has it hard coded here. I would like variables to put in here for it though.
Right, yeah.
I'm on the bridge.
You probably have variables in yours, huh?
For what? For the actual, No, I just hard-coded a speed. It just takes the speed down from the external input and then drops the speed straight into the,
The vector.
Okay,
Okay, well, now I'm moving down.
I'm not even lying. It just plopped
It was
there.
because my vector, the
We've
I
got a
guess the
crawler
vector and my
incoming
vector
at
and new
11 o'clock.
vector would be an array. Or I think a vector is actually a special
Now,
class, actually. Vector 3 dot, it's a struct. Okay.
Oh, I can't steal this
So
shit.
then
for
my
shit.
my vector variable,
Think I was an
I
engineer
was
or
having it
something.
add nothing. That's why I did that.
That
But
hurts.
I don't want it to add 2, 4, and 12 every time I click something. I'm gonna want what I click to either be 1, 0, 0, or 0, 1, 0. Well, I think I might have just figured it out then, didn't I?
Yeah, sounds like you did. I actually gauge all of my inputs separately so that whenever I have it running something, I always make sure that it's
Where my hat?
just adding the speed for whatever button's pushed. So even if I'm pushing multiple buttons, it's actually moving in a diagonal.
No, it's not a shuttle.
Okay, I think I understood what you said right there.
So
That means you're changing the
So
values
often.
inside there for each one
I
to a
really don't
specific
like
thing?
that the way the shuttle spawns.
Or they each have their own
automatically
speed, or what were you trying to say? Sorry, I didn't grasp that.
They each have their own
You gotta
speed.
sprint to it.
So whenever you press down multiple buttons, it actually accepts the speed from each one of them in turn.
So you could go super
we
fast
have a
by
hull
pressing,
breach in
you
the
know,
front
up and
ballast
right
tank.
or something.
Right, you can go diagonal at
Alright,
like
if I did my
double
maths
speed.
right, all of you should be
So how do
in
you
the
not do that? Do you
northeastern
just
quadrant of the
have all
map.
speeds of one? No, because it would still make two.
My position, so
No, you just use
Yeah.
nested if-else
hopefully you'll get your
statements.
captain hat soon.
You're 500 meters away.
Okay,
my
well
dude.
before I
don't
do
think
that,
you're
let me
gonna
get
make
my
it.
first if
Sorry.
statement. So it would be if
Well, I will try.
If key input,
Probably die trying.
if key input,
It says you're
So there's you,
170
sir.
meters. How fast are you guys moving? It says that you're only 170
if here we go.
Moving at about 20
Okay,
clicks an
so
hour. Incoming crawlers at 2 o'clock. They are on our hull.
we're gonna do if some parenthesis. Man, I really need to program a button in here for curly bracket.
I like using block directions in this game. The other thing I like that no one else seems to bother with is NATO phonetic.
NATO
So
phonetic.
useful when you're trying to say shit on the phone.
Oh, like Alpha Tango Bravo.
Oh, you're talking. Dot get key
Focus flexus, prospecting outpost.
key code. We're just gonna start with key code W.
There is still a crawler on the top right-hand section of our hull. Doing its thing. Crawling along.
So if I just run this with just the key code W right here,
Oh,
it should go
well done
when
you.
I press W, right?
It
Oh,
should go.
whoa.
He's
If
floating
you-
away.
If you have even a
He's sleeping real hard right now, I'll tell you that.
Now on final approach to focus flexus.
Oh, that's why it's shooting off. It's because
the freaking
I have
speed is
just-
gonna be like uber retard mega high.
yeah, but I have to use get key down to make it not speed off. Because the get key will just go and go and go after I press it, right?
Well, no, you're supposed to be able to speed away when you hold down the key. It's when you switch to having one of the shift keys
Where
depressed.
did you get alcohol?
This is kind of funny because it's like I'm listening to 4 different conversations at once, and you have people like, "Where did you just get alcohol?" And it's like, okay, but yeah, no. With the get key down, it only triggers the first time that you press the key. So every time it runs through an update loop after that, it doesn't trigger again until you've released the key and repressed it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't want that.
You do want it, you just don't
Oh,
want it
shit,
for your
this is
general
pain in the ass right
controls.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Get it.
Sorry about that. Okay, so
Here,
now
I
I've added
find
an
all
A,
the
and
paint
A
off
would be
the station's hull.
-1, right? Oh, that went forward.
This thing is such a pain in the ass to drive. Especially if you're trying to dock.
Well, I'm an electrician, so I have the skill to do it properly.
Oh, it's because I just put it as a 1.
Hey!
That would be why.
You did it.
So
Good
now I've
job.
got this runaway ship
You did it, Bobby. You did it.
that just goes, man.
You heading out, Cap?
I
Now
don't
it's just a
know.
bunch of copy and pasting.
You know, I always start up these servers and then there's no one, and then by the time everyone's here, it's like, I'm
Input
kind of tired of playing
key
this.
is
But we got lots of
S.
people here, so I think I'm gonna do one more round.
We're gonna go.
Do you want to do
Works for me.
combat?
It takes me forever to find one, and
We're gonna
then
go
it takes forever for that round to end, and
-1
then,
on the
you know,
Y.
the server shuts down.
Fair.
You want to do a combat mission?
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
sure.
get
Let's do a
washed
combat
down,
mission.
and
Let's
then I'm
do
gonna run it.
Humpback v Humpback.
Here, I'll just disconnect from what I was doing and